Life as a Sigma male and the teaching of the Stoics unsurprisingly come hand in hand. From the leaders of the world's most powerful empires to the sufferers of the world's greatest evils, Stoicism has been an active part in the best, brightest, and most fascinating of us for over 20 centuries. Today we're going to take a look at how these ancient principles naturally carry over into the lives of the Sigma male. Number 8. Be your own person. A Sigma male is not intimidated by being different from those around him. He feels no need to fit in with the crowd, shows no desire to be accepted by others, and is comfortable existing outside of the typical hierarchy. While the Stoics had a variety of teachings alluding to this, spread out across multiple topics, the core principle is the same. Be your own person. Instead of spending time worrying about the expectation of others, the Sigma male is mainly concerned with the expectations of himself, focused on his own progress and advancement. There is nothing as important as advancing the task, no greater virtue than progressing through adversity, expanding one's consciousness, and emotionally switching off from the woes that make so many others crumble along the way. An acceptance of those things that exist outside of your control make way for a focus on exactly what it is that makes a Sigma male a machine for dedicating to completing all that stands before him. Sigmas will often exist outside of the trappings of society, lending no real value to fashion trends or expectations. A Sigma is who he is, and he lives it unapologetically. Number 7. Don't waste time arguing with others. The Stoics preferred to tackle disagreement with logic and reason over emotional outbursts and defecation of character. Slinging insults and hurting feelings are not necessary components to moving forward in life, more often than not hindering growth and progress rather than advancing it. Instead of taking the long way around and throwing a load of bad feelings into the mix, the Stoics and Sigma males typically remain respectful, centered, and calm during all conflicts. This method of conflict resolution often doubles up as an opportunity for growth, expanding their own mindsets and understanding along the way. A Sigma male feels no need to win an argument. They have no compulsion to be right all the time. A Sigma's main concern is in completing the task at hand and expanding their own consciousness just as the Stoics did. The Stoics mastered their emotions and put great attention on accepting what is outside of their control. A Sigma male cannot affect the reaction or feelings of others, but he can maintain control over his own person and ensure his integrity comes out intact. Getting caught up in arguments helps nobody. Feelings are thought to be best kept separate from important matters. Number 6. Accepting your mortality. A Sigma knows that life is too short for petty dramas and useless noise. Rather than engaging in pointless chatter and small talk, the Sigma male tends to prefer cutting straight to the chase and working efficiently towards completing any task he's faced with. Accepting that every day could be your last is a surefire way to filter out exactly what is and isn't necessary, making it easy to cut certain activities that would be otherwise avoided if you knew you didn't have another day to bank on. A Sigma male seizes the moment, pushes forward with what can be done, and wastes no time on anything that doesn't support the growth and development of himself and his loved ones. It may seem a morbid mentality, but for the Sigma male, acceptance of the frailty of life rests at the heart of all they do. Number 5. Don't let obstacles become roadblocks. Marcus Aurelius famously said that the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way, and the Sigma male knows this to be true with every moment they face. Instead of stumbling over roadblocks and freaking out with each new obstacle in his path, a Sigma male keeps his cool and develops a way forward with the perceived obstacle as part of the journey. And with this in mind, we see that all obstacles aren't in fact in the way of anything. They are simply byproducts of the direction that has been chosen. A Sigma male sees that these stumbling points can be easily absorbed into the advancement of the task at hand, oftentimes enriching the experience and end product along the way. So don't let anything become an obstacle. Be like a Sigma male and look for how the opportunities these potential issues present can become just what you need to propel yourself forward. Number 4. An outstanding work ethic. One of the key things that sets Sigma males apart from the crowd is their non-conformist approach to life. While alpha and beta males compete for dominance in a field, a Sigma male presents his best not for a position in hierarchy, but for his own integrity and development. This unfaltering work ethic makes Sigma males extremely reliable in a workforce, often presenting all the characteristics of a natural leader. Rather than getting lost in competition, a Sigma male works solely for the task at hand, allowing nothing less than his best. This approach weeds out the potential for mistakes and discrepancies that are often caused by the introduction of one-upping the competition. A Sigma male shows up and does their best because less is unacceptable. And while he isn't looking for praise or recognition, he often winds up setting an example for others to strive toward. Number 3. Deep and abstract thinking. While the Sigma male can be short of words, he's certainly not absent-minded. The Stoics, as much as Sigma males, were very deep thinkers, and that's not to say overthinking to the point of anxiety or stress. The way a Sigma male sees and understands the things around him can be astounding, often taking a bird's-eye view approach of the workings of the universe by nature. It was again Marcus Aurelius who said, "Dwell on the beauty of life, watch the stars and see yourself running with them." Quotes like this perfectly summarize the inner ponderings of the Sigma male, favoring the greater whole over the small mishaps that come up in daily life. A Sigma appreciates the beauty and complexity of the world around him and doesn't shy away from spending hours in his own mind comprehending them. Seeing himself and his work as a small part of the grander scheme of things, the Sigma male is confident in his place in the universe. Number 2. Integrity and authenticity. Integrity is at the very heart of all it means to be a Sigma male. While others may look for outward approval or play at being who they believe they should be, the Sigma male and the Stoics simply are who they are and as best as they can be. Epictetus wrote, "If you are ever tempted to look for outside approval, realize that you have compromised your integrity. If you need a witness, be your own." And in this short quote alone, we can see how highly the Stoics held self-approval up against integrity. A Sigma doesn't beat around the edges of what it means to be a good person. They don't play a role to fit a demographic, and they don't do what they do for praise or for the acceptance of others. They simply are who they are and do well because of it. As Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." If you find yourself asking what it takes to change the perception of others to fit how you wish you were seen, the answer is usually wrapped up in the question itself. It doesn't matter how others see you. All that matters is how you see yourself. A Sigma male knows this intuitively and cuts out the middleman. If you're enjoying this video so far, before we move on to the most important Stoic aspect of a Sigma male, a simple click of the thumbs up really helps to grow the channel and allows us to bring you more Sigma-related content. So feel free to subscribe and hit the notification bell to make sure you never miss on our latest videos. Now to number 1. Never stop learning. Like the Stoics, Sigma males are highly intelligent beings. They love to learn from a variety of sources and are never resistant to gaining a deeper understanding of everything around them. This hunger for knowledge keeps the Sigma male in a state of evolution his whole life, never fearing changes of opinion or the things he doesn't yet know along the way. The journey of life for a Sigma male is about learning more today than you knew yesterday, and that realization is not threatening to a Sigma male's opinion of himself. To be ever-minded is the greatest virtue, Heraclitus said, and the Sigma male knows this to be true. There's always more to learn, more to discover, and deeper to be dove into with any topic. The more a Sigma male learns, the more enriching and exciting their lives become. Where others may find excitement from nights out drinking with their friends or seeking external thrills, the Sigma male finds joy in the expansion of his own understandings. Is there any greater feeling than a new and sudden realization? A realization that questions and challenges all you believed before? For the Stoics and Sigma males, the answer is no. Just like the Stoics, Sigma males are independent, authentic, and well-rounded individuals. While preferring to stay out of conflicts and feeling no real need for acceptance or praise, they often gain attention purely on the strengths of themselves as individuals and wind up as leaders in their workplaces and friend groups. And while this recognition is certainly not a bad thing, it's not in any way strived for. It's simply a byproduct of all that they are. Strong, intelligent, logical, dedicated, committed, and straight to the point. So there you have 8 Stoic rules a Sigma male lives by. Let us know if we missed anything from our list in the comments down below, and we'll see you next time.